Hello to my Sagittarius, it's Nice, the Tarot Snob. I'm here with your weekly tarot scope for the week of June 29th, going straight into July, baby. It is flying by this year. Sagittarius, this is going to be the reading for those of you that's got a special somebody on your mind, the person that you're thinking about, your lover, your friend, your boo, your crush, your ex, the person that you're thinking about that you cannot stop thinking about. This reading is for them. We're going to do how you feel about them, how they feel about you, and then what's next for the relationship, okay? Go ahead and get that straightened out. First, subscribe to the channel and like the video because that helps other Sagittarius like yourself get a hold of me. Also, Gypsy_Hustle is my Instagram account. Make sure you follow me over there because on Fridays, I do free readings in my story, free yes or no readings, so you don't want to miss that. And then also, tarotsnob@gmail.com is how you can book a reading with me. So make sure that you guys are reaching out to me there. I'm getting a lot of responses from my Sagittarius friends, so thank you guys so much for that. Let's get right into your love reading, okay? This is for June 29th, going into July, okay? You guys know I like to do my shuffle a little differently. I like to just kind of let them slip out of my hand. I've already done my shuffle and everything off of camera just because it takes me so long to shuffle. I don't want to do that on camera. Let's just see what falls out. Sagittarius. Somebody just knocked at my door. Somebody is interrupting my video. Hopefully they are not in the camera shot because they are coming in. Who is that? Please get out.
I didn't know you were doing a reading.
Okay, that's okay.
I just need the charger.
Okay, I'm using the charger right now. You have to wait. I'm not stopping this video to start over. Thank you so much, Sagittarius, for your patience. Okay, let's see here. Sagittarius love reading. Sagittarius love reading. We'll take that one. We will take that one and let's try to do one more. Actually, let's take another one. Sagittarius love reading. Sagittarius love reading. And we'll take that one. Okay, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, immediately I am seeing choices. I'm seeing balance. I'm kind of getting, I feel like I keep getting the same kind of energy with you guys from week to week. I feel like there is a breakup. I feel like there is distance between you and somebody. I feel like you're having the urge to walk away from somebody or they're having the urge to walk away from you. I just feel like something needs to be finished, but for some reason, you're having a hard time letting go, it looks like. Actually, yeah, and see, I'm getting distance. So it's like you and this person are distant from each other right now. I don't feel like there's a whole lot of closeness. I feel like maybe they just walked away from you. You walked away from them. Somebody broke up with somebody. But I just feel like because I keep having this same experience with you guys week to week, I feel like it's still not over. It still doesn't feel final. You know, I feel like this back and forth between you and this person may last for a while. I can tell that the universe has been sending you signals because I've got the Ace of Wands. So for those of you that are asking for a sign, whether or not you should be with this person, whether or not this person is the one, I feel like the universe has answered that time and time again. I will see if I get the Eight of Swords because that's going to tell me that you're ignoring those signs, or the Four of Cups will tell me you're ignoring those signs. But I kind of feel like you've been asking for answers and you've been getting them, but you still have not been taking those answers that you're asking the universe for into consideration. Some of you have a hard time, a bad habit of asking for things, and then when you get the answers, you ignore it or you don't do anything with those answers that you get. So I think that that's why you and this person are back and forth, and that's why it's so distant. I feel like you and this person balance each other out in some kind of way. Like they have a whole lot of something and you have a whole lot of something. So when you put it together, you guys have a dynamic connection. But for some reason, it's not enough to keep the relationship going. And that's why you guys struggle so much. You know, they need you for this, you need them for that. But then when you get too much of that from each other, you just butt heads and it doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just seeing constant distance, I feel like, from week to week with you and this person. I think that the distance is needed, but you guys can't stay distant long enough to realize that this is exactly what it is that you both need. You know, you can't stay distant long enough to figure out what it is that you really want. So I'm just getting like a whole lot of not really being together, but also not really being apart in this reading. Let's see how they feel about you, okay? Let's see. This is how the Sagittarius lover is feeling. You know, what's on their mind? What are they thinking? How they feel about you? How they feel about the relationship? Let's see here. We'll take that one. Let's see. Nope. Let's keep going. And we will actually take that one. And I saw that instantly, that they have a bunch of different things that go through their mind when they're thinking about you. Okay, so when they think about you, they have 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 different things that come across their mind. Like they really are into you, but you drive them crazy. They really miss the hell out of you, but they enjoy their space from you. Like I feel like there's so much that they get from you, you know, that they don't necessarily want it in their life, but they don't necessarily want it out of their life, if that makes sense. And that's why I said there's something in there where you guys balance each other out in some kind of way. They're getting something from you that they need, you know what I'm saying? But I don't feel like they want it all the time. I feel like they want it when they want it. And that's why you guys are so distant on and off. Like you reach out to them only when you want them, and they reach out to you only when they want you. And you guys are just, it's just so much back and forth. Nothing is really consistent here with this person. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, you know, they feel like no matter what they do, they can't win. Like they try to make things work with you, but no matter what, it just doesn't work out. You know, I feel like they're feeling like they're putting a lot into this relationship, but it just still does not work out no matter how hard they try. And I feel like they think very highly of you. You know, I feel like they see you as this really interesting person, this really interesting being. You know, probably somebody they've never been with before. There's probably not another person out there like you. Like that's what they're thinking about you. But at the same time, they still can't make up their damn mind about you. At the same time, it's like, this person, I will never meet another person like this person, but at the same time, I know that they're bad for me. Like, that's what they feel about you. And I also feel like in some cases, you feel that way about them too. Like, I'm never going to meet this type of person and experience this love again, but it's so messed up that I can't have this person. So, I don't know. Like, this relationship just feels stalled. I'll see if I get the hangman as well, because it just feels like it's not really going anywhere. I think that, you know, you guys will get some clarity soon enough on what you want. Oh my God. So sorry. So sorry. Ooh, that was my iced coffee from earlier, and it's not iced anymore. I don't know where that came from. I'm so sorry. You know what? Let me pull another card. Okay. Let me pull another card here, because that was weird. My next question is, let's skip that one. Let's move on to what's next between you and this person. Let's go ahead and end that one, because that cough was just kind of like the guide saying, wrap it up. Stop talking about that. So this is what's next between you and that person, okay? And my next represents what's next in the immediate future. Like, what's the next conversation going to be like? What's the next date or whatever? What's the energy of you and this person for the next week or so? This is not final. This is not long term. Ooh, go ahead. Let's fix this one back up. Sagittarius. Oh, God, it is messy. You and this person are very messy. Oh, God. Okay. Very messy reading this week. I still see some frustrations here, but I do have the sun. I feel like even though you and this person are always on and off and always distant and always probably arguing on and off, I think that what's coming between you and this person, you might have a good conversation next, or you might have a happy, like you may see each other, you may go out, you may, they're going to reach out, you're going to reach out. You'll see them, or you'll be around them, or you'll have access to them very soon, and it's going to start off like this. All right, things are going to be good. It's going to end like this, frustrated, because that's what you guys do best. You guys start good, you end bad. You know what I'm saying? Or sometimes you even start bad and end good, and that's why the hell you guys can't leave each other alone, because there's so much good and bad in this relationship. You guys are getting something from each other that you need, and I think sometimes you may not need it at the same time, and that's why you guys always butt heads. When you need it, they don't. When they need it, you don't. You know what I'm saying? So that's what happens. You guys start off this way, and you end this way. Or you guys start off fighting, end up loving. So I think that's what's next. I'm seeing in the immediate future that this is still not going to end. This cycle between you and this other person is not ending anytime soon. And again, when I say what's next, I just mean immediate future. You know, you guys could be done by December. You guys could be married by December. My what's next for me means what's to come in the next few weeks, the next couple of the next week or the next few weeks is what I like to do, because I do my readings every week and things change from week to week. So that's why I don't like to do what's final between you and this person. But for the most part, Sagittarius, I think that there's going to be a lot of back and forth between you and this person for a while. I don't see it ending. If you feel like you're supposed to break up with somebody, I would say use your best judgment. You know, think about whether or not you want to do that or not. If you feel like you want to stay with this person, same thing. Use your best judgment. Figure it out. If I'm not mistaken, last week I pulled, a lot of people had let that person go. I felt like there was a breakup. I felt like some of you made the best decision. If I'm not mistaken, that was last week or maybe the week before. So that is still final. Like, I still feel the good energy off of that. You know what I'm saying? But for those of you who have not completely let that person go, please use your best judgment and please try to decide, do you want to deal with that back and forth, and how long you plan on dealing with that back and forth? Because I can tell you right now, that back and forth period is not going anywhere anytime soon. It's up to you to decide how long you want to be bothered with it or want to deal with it. Okay, Sagittarius, I hope that reading resonated with you. Please, let's check back next week and see if the energy changes. Gypsy_hustle. If you have questions, please reach out to me on Fridays, because I do free readings in my store. You make sure that you're following the account. Also, tarosnob@gmail.com is the email. If you want to schedule a personal reading with me, make sure that you send me an email and I will get you scheduled. I hope that this reading makes sense. If it does, say girl hi. If it did not, say girl bye.